All right, what's going on, guys? As you can tell, the Z is jacked up on the other side. It's because I got some new wheels right here. Some 57 DRs. These are one of my kind of dream sets of wheels. They're pretty sweet. They got like this flaky white paint. I don't know if you could really tell on camera. Made in Japan. These things are super light, super light. So these are 18 by 9.5 plus 12. So we'll see how they look on the Z in 1 second, and I'll show you guys that right now. All right, guys, so here it is. Honestly, I'm stoked on this. The rear could use like maybe a 5mm spacer or something. It's really not bad at all, though. Way better than stock. Stock was like back here, I'm not even gonna lie. Front is absolutely perfect. This is a square setup too, so I could just flip them out of drift event or whatever, but I love these things. They look awesome. That's a sick little view right there. All right, what's going on, everybody? Right in this video, we're gonna be talking about the 370Z and my plans on it, what I want to do to it, what I've already done to it, and yeah, so let's get right into it. All right, so here is my 09 370Z. It's chicane yellow. I know I did a quick video showing you guys the car when I bought it, but this is gonna be a more detailed look. As you can tell right off rip, I got some sweet 57 DRs. I put the yellow stickers on there to match. It's a sport model, so it has the big brakes. But I want to talk about some stuff I want to do to this car. And honestly, I had some thoughts of selling it already, which is crazy. But I can't lie, I've had a couple 350Zs now. And, you know, a lot of other cars. And the 370Z, you kind of need to do a little bit more to it than most cars to make it drift good, just because it's kind of newer and there's some more electrical stuff. The gas tank kind of has a weird pickup issue, but it's cool. I really like it. For starters, it's got this Greddy single exit, which is sick, except for the fact that it's straight piped the entire way to the cats. It's still a stock cat, so it's not like crazy loud, but it's too loud for me. I don't really like my cars too loud. So I'm going to be putting in a Vibrant 3-inch res, the like ultra quiet one, somewhere in the cat back. Front bumper, I want to do something a little bit more aggressive. I really like the Nismo version 1 bumper. My favorite bumper, the dream bumper, would be the ING's. I think it's the version 1 ING bumper. But it's like $1,800 or something just for the front bumper, and it's probably gonna be pretty hard to find, but that bumper's super sick. I'll throw up a picture of that right now. All right, so next on the interior, it already has phase 2 floor mats, which I like. I put the stock steering wheel back in just because of that airbag lights and stuff, but I don't know if I'm gonna keep this in or put it in an aftermarket one. I already have the hub and all the hardware and stuff. It's got this IRP chassis mount short throw. It looks cool and it feels cool sometimes, but I can't lie. Sometimes I feel like it like wants to fight you, and it vibrates so much. This little piece right here that moves when you hit the reverse, it vibrates constantly. So it's super annoying. You know, it's cool for a track car, but it came with the stock stuff, so I think I'm gonna throw that back in because this is supposed to be my like daily street drift car. Like, I really don't want this to be too much of a track car where I fucking hate driving it on the road. That's kind of the point I was getting to in the Miata, where it was too much of a drift car where when I just want to go and take it out on the street, I didn't really enjoy it as much. So I don't know what we're going to do with that. Probably throw in the stock stuff. Probably make this a mild drift car. Threw in the Broadway. And that's pretty much it for the interior. It's got the stock seats. I don't mind them. They're not too bad. They got some bolstering, but maybe one day we'll go with a bucket, but for now, that's definitely not high up on the list. All right, so one other thing I definitely want to do is I want to get the GK Tech aero mirrors, like the fake Ganadors. The stock mirrors aren't bad, but I've always really liked the Ganador look. A couple of my friends, Jason and George, they have Z's. They both have them. They got them on the 350s, and I hear they even fit even better on the 370. So I think that'll look sick. I'll just get another can of the paint, match it, and just get those things on. So definitely want to get doing that soon. I keep getting a check engine light for some evap code. I replaced the cam sensor on this side because that was the one that it was saying, but I heard that if you get pretty much any EGR code, it's probably the gas cap. So I ordered a new gas cap off Z1. It was like 70 bucks, so that should be here pretty soon, but that kind of sucks. The car definitely needs an alignment, and the power steering pump. Power steering on this car has been going in and out, so I got a new pump, so that should be here probably next week. So throw that in and that should be good. So Nissan actually makes clear taillights for this thing. Like, you could literally buy them from Nissan. I'll throw a picture up of those too right now. I'm not sure when I'm going to get them or if I'm going to 100% yet, but I do like them, and I do think it would spice the car up a bit. Definitely need some spacers in the back, probably like just 10 mils. It's crazy because this is a square setup and the front pokes a tiny bit. It's honestly like perfect, and the rear is sunken in just slightly, but this is probably the best spec you could get for a 370 without it being like ignorant. So kind of after going over the car and thinking about wanting to sell it and trade it, I think I kind of changed my mind. At first it was definitely intimidating to me that there's just a lot of stuff, like, you know, it needs the power steering, it's got the check engine light, all this stuff, but all this stuff is so small and I could fix this stuff definitely, you know, on my own easily. But it just, I didn't really want to do much. I just wanted a car that was a turnkey drift car, and then I bought this, got it home, had a check engine light, the power steering kind of stopped working, kind of just turned me off from the car. But then after driving it a little bit more and, you know, doing some stuff to it, it's like, you know, this is a yellow 370Z. Yellow has always been my favorite color on Zs. They're super rare, and it's like, I have a yellow manual Z, so I might as well just start building it, you know, slowly by slowly. There's no rush. Drifting doesn't even start until March anyways, so it's whatever. I don't even really drive this, you know, I have the S3 as the daily, so just take some time on it. So I apologize for not much content on this thing, but I've kind of just been in a decision mode here, but I think I'm going to go with continuing to build it.